Ross Smith, many congratulations. What an absolute belting performance that was. You must be over the moon.
Yeah, I'm really happy with that. Yeah, I feel like I played well, really well to be fair. I felt a bit nervy going into it, so to hold my bottle and yeah, come through that win there, especially going 3-0 up as well. I thought, oh, don't blow it now when he pulled back 3-all, and so yeah, I feel like I conducted myself well and held it together well.
Obviously, you've been told all the numbers and that now. Are you aware of that at the end of the game, just how well you did play in that?
Yeah, well, I didn't know during the game, obviously. You know, no one counts it when you're playing. You know, you just go up there and throw your darts, and you know, you hope to win. And Michael kept coming back at me, 1-4-5 out, and you know, he just seemed to not let up a bit. So yeah, again, to come through that game, you know, it means a lot. With
the first game taking place, were you aware that you were already through before a dart was thrown?
Yeah, we was in the practice room, and to be fair, I said I don't want to know anything. I said I just want to concentrate on beating Michael. I even told Michael that, you know, me and Michael were chatting away, and he's on the board next to me, and you know, not in a horrible way whatsoever. Michael's an absolute gentleman. He wasn't being funny or anything, but yeah, we both sort of knew what the crack was, and but yeah, it happened. But at the end of the day, I told Michael as well, it's not about that game, it's about me and you, and I want to beat you, and that's all. That was all that was in my head.
The confidence that you take from the European Championships and then into here, has that elevated you to another level now, do you feel?
I'm hoping so. I come into this tournament, to be fair, a bit nervy because it's the first TV event back, and I've never had to sort of deal with this before, and so it's all a learning curve. So, you know, to go up there, obviously I felt a bit unlucky against Luke. I didn't play my game. Luke played well. Against Nathan, I thought I played all right. Nathan was reasonable, you know, he could play better, but then obviously I topped it off that game there. So I think again I sort of deserve it, but yeah, going forward, let's just crack on.
Now the format goes up, do you feel you can settle into these games like you did in Dortmund?
Yeah, I do. I feel like I can settle in. I haven't got a clue with the group stages of. I wouldn't even know what group player I'm playing, what group I'm playing. I wouldn't have a clue.
Luke Humphrey's group.
Luke Humphrey's group. Again, I wouldn't have a clue. So I wasn't looking that far ahead, and that's just the fact is that I'm just looking at each game one at a time. So, but yeah, there's no reason why I can't. I've already done it before. I've just played really well then. So it's just about taking it to the next game.
Pleasure, Ross, as always. Thank you.
No, always. Thank you.
Ross, can you win this?
Yeah, of course I can. Why not?
And that's in your mind. And does that performance endorse that in your mind with the belief you've got in yourself now?
Yeah, I think to be fair, the group stages are really hard. Going first to 5 legs is. I'll be honest with you, it's cutthroat. I think anyone can win that. It's almost like a toss of a coin. But now the longer format sets in, if I play how I have been, then there's no reason why I can't. That's not being big-headed, it's just a bit of confidence, but you know, there's a fine line of cockiness and confidence, and there's some fantastic, obviously you've got the best players in the world here, so I'm not going to jump ahead of myself.
European champion, you've beaten Michael van Gerwen, 9 180s in a 9-leg match.
Yeah.
When you put your head on the pillow tonight, are you pinching yourself that this is not one big dream?
No, to be fair, I know I can play, but I'm just, do you know what? I come here today just sort of praying that I'll get through tonight. I really did, and I thought just turn up and play Michael. Don't listen to legs this, and you know, if you get a leg this and leg that, and I thought ignore all that. I don't want to know. Just go and play Michael and play to win. I thought it's in my hands. Don't rely on anyone else. So yeah, I'll put my head on the pillow tonight and be happy. Trust me, very happy. Yeah.
Well done, and thanks for your time.
Thank you very much.
Ross, you went 3-0 up on that one. Was there any possible thought that you might get a whitewash win over Michael van Gerwen?
Yeah, there was. There was a little thought, but at the end of the day, Michael was Michael, isn't he? Let's face it. He pulls out a 1-4-5, was it, to make it 3-1, and so I don't know if I missed the dart or was on a double or something along them lines, but. Yeah, Michael's Michael. At the end of the day, just to be 3-0 up on him, you've got to take that advantage as well. he pulled back. So yeah, I'm glad to get through it.
You're getting the results and being on the right end of the results against these big name elite players now. Do you
Yeah.
feel very at home in, well, your 20th, but inside sort of the top 16 place?
Yeah, at the moment I feel really comfortable. I've no doubt with who I play, it sounds silly, but the bigger the player, the more I'll probably relax. I'm not too worried. But yeah, each game's different, and I just look at the next game. I don't worry about who I play. I really don't. It's about which Ross turns up. So,
Perfect. Cheers.
no, thank you, mate.